What is up, Astros fans? Just a quick Friday update with Astros pitchers and catchers now in camp in sunny Florida. Listen, if watching Brian McTaggart's video of Josh Hader doing a bullpen session while the Astros in throngs, players and coaches watched, if that doesn't make you giddy about baseball season, brother, I don't know what to tell you. Listen, couple news and notes from just first beginning of week. Number one, X is lovely right now because, and I don't like X. No, does anyone like Twitter and X anymore? I don't know. But right now it is loaded with Astros content, particularly videos. I know 790 is down there. They're the Astros flagship station in Houston. They've been posting videos pretty constantly. Brian McTaggart, as I mentioned, he's been posting a bunch of stuff. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's just great to see it. Such a breath of fresh air as we, straggle towards the end of winter. Just really great. Couple of news and items from this week. Justin Verlander, JP France, both a little bit behind with some shoulder soreness. Now, Verlander said he was 2 weeks behind, but he threw a bullpen session yesterday. Apparently looked pretty good. Came in today with no problems, feeling fit as a fiddle. So that's positive news. France, we're not sure where he's at. Nobody thinks either of these things is serious, But listen, the Astros need their starting pitching to be healthy, particularly until Luis Garcia and Lance McCullers are able to come back. Interesting side note, Luis Garcia was out there running the drills where pitchers go over to cover first base. Wasn't throwing the ball. Although he's been playing catch a little bit. So it's been very interesting to watch these guys we want to see these guys get healthy and all that, but it's just been great watching these pitchers out there. There's a lot of guys. You forget about some of the guys that are in camp. You forget about the fact that Brandon Bielak is here. You forget about some of these pitchers that you're like, oh yeah, that guy, right? Sean Dubin, who pitched last year. The Astros went through a lot of guys last year in a lot of different circumstances. So seeing them all out there, it does underscore a little bit that, okay, maybe it's not all high end, like super high quality depth, but there is depth for sure. Heard Joe Espada mention this morning that the biggest thing for Forrest Whitley is to be healthy. He's healthy currently, and so they have high expectations for him. Look, that's the deal. If Forrest Whitley can stay healthy, he has the tools to be a very good relief pitcher. If Forrest Whitley, listen, you guys, I'm going to wish cast for just a second. If Forrest Whitley is healthy and in control of his pitches, and he's topping out at 97, 98 miles an hour, which we know he can do, then they could, assuming he could do that consistently, look at it. Then suddenly they have 6, 7, 8, 9 covered in their bullpen guys. Then you just have to start worrying about, let's move some of these guys around. Let's toss some different guys out there at different times. Look, again, it's wishful thinking. Who knows what the hell is going to happen with Forrest Whitley, but it's something to consider, just something to think about. Monday is when all the other position players report to Palm Beach at the Cacti. Isn't it Cacti Field? Now it's like Travis Scott and his group bought the naming rights to that. But there are some guys already down there. Chas McCormick and Jake Myers are down there. I thought this was a particularly interesting note. First of all, Chas McCormick is hilarious. You should follow him online. He's really funny. But he and Jake Myers, in some ways, will be fighting for outfield spots. Look, it's pretty clear that Myers is going to start in center, McCormick's going to start in left, and we'll be splitting time there with Yordan Alvarez. Now, that I don't know if that means that he's going to DH when Yordan is in left, or if maybe he'll scoot over to center and Jake Myers will get the day off. I'm sure a lot of it's going to depend on who's hitting well. Mauricio Dubon's going to get time out there. You've got some different dudes that have a chance to play in the outfield. So they're going to be fighting for it. Now, McCormick has earned it. He should have earned it, but they're always going to have to prove it. And Jake Myers is certainly going to have to prove his worth out there. We'll have to watch. All I know is it's awesome that they're there. It's fun to watch these guys in camp. Baseball's back, baby. I will be back, speaking of being back, on Tuesday with my buddy Brandon Scott, B. Scott from the Hiram Clark, as he goes by online. He's with Sports Radio 610. He'll be guest co-hosting with me on Tuesday. Should be offer some really good insight. Brandon's a really good dude. We've done this show together before. He and I hung out at Final Four together. He's just a good dude. You guys will enjoy having him on. And I think, the main thing now is everybody stay healthy. Listen, namaste, whatever you need to do, prayers up, whatever it is. Let's keep these guys healthy. Because, guys, I'm excited. I'm excited because it's the weekend and the Astros are in Florida in spring training. So you guys enjoy the weekend. And as always, go Astros.